Hello friends, in my last video we saw that everything we do either out of our need to avoid pain or our desire to gain pleasure. Do you remember? All the choices we make in our daily life are based on this pain and pleasure concept only. I have given the link to this first part of this video in the description box below. Please watch that to better understand this particular video. Let us imagine an example. A heart patient went to see his doctor for his monthly checkup. The doctor asked, "Are you taking the medications regularly?" The patient said, "Yes, of course, but sometimes I do miss a dose." Then the doctor explained, "If you take this one pill daily at 6 a.m., you can live your life without any problems. You can live happily. So please take care to take this medicine at this specific time daily." During the next visit, he says, "Now I am more punctual and I don't skip any dose, but forget to take it at the specific time that you mentioned." This time, the doctor says, "You have already spoiled a lot of your health by not listening to me. Now you are in a critical stage. If you don't take this one pill daily at 6 in the morning, you will likely to get a heart attack in the next 1 hour." Now think what will happen? He comes home, he sets an alarm in his mobile to get up at 5:30 itself in the morning. And he also keeps another alarm in his alarm clock as a backup in case the mobile goes out of charge. Not only that, but he gets up daily at 5:30 and he's sitting watching the clock to turn 6 and immediately takes the pill, and then maybe he may continue his sleep. Can you recollect any similar examples from your life when you kept on postponing something and at one breaking point you had no other choice and you put all your efforts to finish that job? Do you remember? For example, you need to submit a report to your boss. You kept postponing as you are busy with other things. That's also, of course, office work. But one day your boss says, if he doesn't get the report by next morning, you will be fired from the job. Now what will happen? That report will be emailed to the boss the previous night itself, not even for the next day. We can learn two things from this and similar examples from our life. Number one, that we will do more to avoid the pain than we will to gain pleasure. That is, it has less impact if someone says, if you do this, your life will be good. Whereas the impact will be high when we hear, if you don't do this, you will lose your job. So the negative impact. It is not the actual pain, this is the second point. It is not the actual pain that drives us, but our fear that something will lead to pain. The same way, it is not the actual pleasure that drives us, but our belief that somehow taking a certain action will lead to pleasure. For example, I used to drink tea almost 6 to 7 times a day, but my wife was fond of coffee. She used to take 1 glass of milk and add coffee decoction and sugar, and she prepares the coffee. That had been her regular morning drink for years. But one night, she was under tremendous stomach pain. We had to rush her to the hospital in ambulance, as it is an emergency case. The doctor said she has to stop taking milk. It is now more than 20 years since she stopped having coffee with milk. She takes only black coffee since that particular day. Though she was fond of coffee, since She wanted to avoid that pain. She was able to stop the milk instantaneously. I personally like oil deep fried snacks a lot, specifically satur sev and mixture. Once I had too much of the snack then the next day I had full headache. After a couple of months again I had a lot of snacks. The same day I had headache. Third time also I was having the snacks. During that time itself I was telling myself that I had more snacks today and I was going to get headache tomorrow. The same thing happened. This time the headache lasted for a few days. That was the time I decided to avoid these snack items. Nowadays, even if I take only very little. I am having with full awareness and I know I should not cross the boundary. I could feel the pain in the first time I had the snack itself. Had I stopped taking snacks then itself, I could have avoided all these additional pains. But I stopped only when the pain became unbearable. When I narrate this experience, I remember a story. A man moved to a new apartment complex in Chennai one weekend. That night, when he was about to go to bed, he heard a dog's howling sound. He was very tired and he slept that night. The next night also, he heard the dog's howling sound. When he heard the same horrible sound for a week or so, he decided to go and ask the dog's owner why it is making such a noise. He went to the dog owner's house. He asked why your dog is making so much noise in the night. I am not able to sleep because of the noise. Do you give enough food at nights? What else is the problem for your dog? The owner said, nothing like that. Come, let me show you what happens. He took him to the backyard. There were some wooden reapers with small and big nails on them. The owner narrated like this. See, since it is winter, the dog sleeps here on the wooden reapers. Whenever the nails hurt it, it makes the howling sound. Immediately, this man asked, if it is hurting, why doesn't it move from there and go somewhere else and sleep? The owner said, yes, it is true that it is hurting and paining for the dog, but the pain is only bearable. When it crosses its threshold limit, that is, when it cannot tolerate the hurting pain, then it will make a move from that place. Right now, it is paining but not that much warranting a move. So friends, let us not wait until the pain becomes unbearable or till it reaches our threshold limit. Let us move the moment you start feeling the ensuing pain. The pain need not necessarily be only the physical pain. The pain can start hurting you on any area of your life. For examples, you are not able to lose weight. You are not able to quit smoking, quit alcohol. You are not able to maintain good relationship even within the family. You can't even start thinking about regular exercises or walking. You are not able to get up early. You are not able to start a new business you have been planning for a long time. You are not able to stop your anger, frustration. You are procrastinating on anything and everything, even small tasks. Friends, the one thing that can be considered a take home from this video is this. Take action at least the moment you see an upcoming pain in life. Don't wait for the pain to hurt you so much to take this action? I know for most of you, you are being led by life based on pain and pleasure. In other words, it is the pain or pleasure that is controlling your life so far. In the next video, we will see how we can control and use pain and pleasure to our advantage to reach our personal goals in life. As a trailer to that video, please watch here how actor Rajini is eating all the red chilies painfully, thinking about the long-term pleasures of getting actor Shreya married in the Tamil movie called Shivaji.
Sweet காரந்தானே இதோ கொண்டு வரேன் இது ஸ்வீட் இது காரம்
தமிழ் செல்வி கையால விஷத்தை கொடுத்தா கூட சாப்பிடுவேன்
ஐயோ
ஐயோ இதெல்லாம் கனெக்ஷன் கொடுத்தா பேக்ல ரெட் லைட் எரியுமே வேணாம் பாஸ்
See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.